Stop what you're doing right now. What I'm about to share could save your life, or the life of someone you love. Here's a fact that shocked me the first time I read it. Nearly half of all heart attacks in adults over 75 have no chest pain at all. None. No dramatic clutching of the chest. No falling to floor. Just quiet, confusing symptoms that most people brush off as nothing. And that's exactly why they're deadly. If you're 65, 70, 75, or older, your heart does not always send the signals you were taught to expect. Today, I'm going to show you 5 silent heart attack signs that are commonly missed in seniors. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to watch for in yourself and in the people you love. If you've ever felt an unexplained tiredness that just wouldn't go away, comment yes below. You might be surprised how many people feel exactly the same thing. I want to share something with you before we begin. A woman named Margaret, 77 years old, healthy weight, no history of heart disease, spent 3 days feeling what she described as just off, slightly nauseous, a little short of breath climbing stairs, jaw aching on and off. Her family thought it was a flu coming on. It wasn't. She was having a slow, silent heart attack, and she almost didn't make it. Her story is not rare. It happens every single day across this country. That's why this video matters. Stay with me until the end, because point number 4 will surprise most people, even those who think they already know the warning signs. Let's get into it. 1. The exhaustion that sleep cannot fix. This is the most overlooked sign of all. Not regular tiredness. Not the kind that goes away after a good night's sleep. This is a deep, heavy fatigue that settles into your bones and refuses to leave. Your heart is a muscle. When it's struggling, when blood flow is being blocked, it works harder than normal. That extra effort drains your entire body of energy. You might wake up exhausted. You might feel wiped out after doing almost nothing. Think about this scenario. You've always been able to make breakfast, do a little housework, maybe walk to the mailbox without a second thought. Suddenly, those same activities feel like climbing a mountain. You sit down after getting dressed. You need a rest after a short phone call. That is not normal aging. That is your body sending you a signal. If you had unexplained, crushing fatigue for more than 2 or 3 days, don't wait. Call your doctor that same day. Tell them exactly how long it's lasted and what activities now feel impossible. Keep a simple journal if you need to. Write down when it started and what makes it worse. Your doctor needs that information. 2. Jaw pain, neck pain, or upper back pain. This one confuses people, and doctors sometimes miss it too. When the heart is under stress, pain can travel. It radiates upward and outward through nerve pathways. This is called referred pain. It means the discomfort shows up somewhere other than where the actual problem is. For seniors, especially women, this pain often lands in the jaw, the neck, or between the shoulder blades. Here's how it typically feels. A dull, persistent ache in your lower jaw. Not a toothache, not a sinus issue. A stiffness or pressure in the back of your neck that wasn't there yesterday. A deep soreness between your shoulder blades on one side or both. And here's the dangerous part. People take ibuprofen. They blame it on sleeping wrong. They make a dentist appointment. Meanwhile, their heart is quietly struggling. If the jaw, neck, or back discomfort comes on during mild activity, or comes and goes repeatedly over several days, treat it as urgent, especially if it comes with any other symptom on this list. Do not dismiss it. Do not wait a week to see if it passes. Drop a 2 in the comments if you've ever had unexplained jaw or neck pain. You are not alone, and your experience matters. 3. Shortness of breath doing things that used to be easy. Pay close attention here. This one is critical. If you find yourself getting winded, truly breathless, doing things that never used to bother you, that is a red flag. Walking from one room to another, climbing 4 or 5 steps, standing up from a chair, when the heart is not pumping efficiently. Fluid can back up into the lungs. That makes breathing feel harder, heavier, like something is sitting on your chest, without any actual chest pain. Many seniors assume this is just age, just being out of shape, just gaining a little weight. Sometimes it is, But sometimes it is your heart telling you it's in trouble. Here's a simple test you can do right now. Could you comfortably walk from your front door to the end of the block without stopping to catch your breath? If the answer has recently changed, if that walk has gotten harder, write that down. Then tell your doctor. Not next month. This week. Your breathing should not suddenly decline without a clear reason. We're halfway through, and I need to pause here for just a moment. The first 3 signs we covered are important, genuinely important. But the most critical point, number 4, is something millions of seniors experience every single night, and almost no one connects it to their heart. It's coming up right now. Stay right there. 4. Waking up in the night, unable to breathe. This is the one that surprises people most. You're asleep, peaceful, and then suddenly you jolt awake, gasping. Your heart is pounding. You feel like you can't get enough air. You need to sit up to breathe properly. After a minute or 2, it passes. You think, strange dream, maybe acid reflux, maybe anxiety. You go back to sleep. Here's what's actually happening. Your heart is struggling to manage fluid when you lie flat. When you're upright during the day, gravity helps. When you lie down at night, fluid can shift toward your lungs. And if your heart isn't pumping strongly enough, breathing becomes difficult. This is a serious warning sign of heart failure or an impending heart attack. And it is dismissed constantly by patients and sometimes even by doctors as sleep apnea, anxiety, or acid reflux. If this has happened to you more than once in the past 2 weeks, you need to be evaluated. Not next month. Tell your doctor exactly this. I wake up at night unable to breathe, and I need my heart checked. Use those words. Be direct. Advocate for yourself. If this has ever happened to you, drop a 4 in the comments right now. This symptom is more common than people realize, and it should never be ignored. 5. Nausea, indigestion, or a strange stomach feeling. This last sign is responsible for more missed heart attacks than almost anything else. It feels like indigestion, like you ate something that didn't agree with you. A queasy stomach, low-grade nausea, a general sense of unease in your abdomen, maybe a cold sweat that came out of nowhere. People reach for antacids. They skip lunch. They wait for it to pass. But here's what's happening in some of those cases. A long nerve that runs from your brain down through your chest and into your abdomen gets irritated when the heart is under stress. That irritation can feel exactly like a stomach problem. And this symptom hits older adults, and women in particular, far more often than most people realize, which is exactly why the classic heart attack image you see in movies is so dangerous. Not everyone grips their chest. Not everyone collapses. Some people just feel sick to their stomach, and they wait. Don't wait. If you feel unexplained nausea, especially paired with any other symptom from this list, treat it as a potential emergency. Call 911 or have someone drive you to an emergency room. Do not drive yourself. Do not eat something and lie down. Do not wait until morning. Let me bring this all together for you. Here are the 3 things I need you to remember from today. First, silent heart attacks are real and far more common in adults over 65 than most people know. The absence of chest pain does not mean your heart is safe. Second, unexplained fatigue, shortness of breath, jaw or neck pain, waking up gasping, and nausea are all legitimate warning signs, especially when they appear together or last more than 2 days. Third, you are your own best advocate. Write your symptoms down. Be specific with your doctor. Do not downplay what your body is telling you. I want to speak to you directly for just a moment. You have lived a full life. You have people who love you. You have mornings you still look forward to. Your heart has been beating faithfully for 70, 75, 80 years or more. It deserves your attention. This information is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to empower you. Because the difference between a silent heart attack that is caught in time and one that isn't is often just one person who recognizes the signs. Let that person be you or someone you love. Leave a comment below and tell me which of these 5 signs surprised you the most. If this video helped you, hit the like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. We release new senior health videos every week. And please share this video with someone over 65 in your life. a spouse, a sibling, a friend, a neighbor. You might not think of yourself as someone who saves lives, but sharing this today could be exactly that. Take good care of yourself.